You know what it is, man. Exactly. Always I need that burn the ear for the I smell it though.
Wagwan viewers, welcome back to the channel. So right now we have some update on Kaylan Dowdie. Yes man, it's been a long while and I haven't really given any update on her. So basically I'm giving y'all an update, and basically right now she in some serious pain. Right now she's bleeding from her trachea, and any of y'all don't know what that is. So basically a trachea is a large membranous tube reinforced by rings of cartilage extending from the larynx to the bronchial tube and conveying air to and from the lungs and the windpipe. So basically right there so is bleeding, is what I say. And right now she in a lot of pain, and the mother is extremely stressed out right now because the amount of things where the mom go through, is what I say, just for make Kaylan down there. So right now people, and she still a go through much, is what I say, she still a go through a lot. So I want to drop some prayers in the comment section for Kaylan Dowdie, because right now I want she get better and can basically recover fully, but she haven't recovered fully. She's coping thus far, but not fully as what basically where she used to, the life where she used to live. She can't really live that life because she haven't really recovered fully. So as I said, she's bleeding from right there, and she lose a lot of blood there, people. So you know, say how she have to do a regular checkup. This is what her mom had to say. KK in so much pain right now, and I can't do nothing. Tired of seeing my child hurt, life and fear in about me no God not sleep. Yes people, so that was from Kaylan Dowdie mom. She said basically Kaylan Dowdie is in a lot of pain because right there so basically a windpipe right there, so in the people, and this so she had bleed from. So right now she say she's in a lot of pain, and she had pray to God for basically help her so she can recover. So as all I can do right now is drop some prayers in the comment section for Kaylan Dowdie, and if you are new, please consider subscribing to the channel. I want to share up this video, people, because the more prayers you can get for Kaylan Dowdie is the better, because you don't know see your God not sleep, and once God is basically watching and listening, she will definitely get through this. By the grace of God, she will definitely get through this. So right now people, I'm going to leave you with a live from LA Louis. Basically him address Mr. Vegas, where Mr. Vegas still speak to him, so check out what going.
The Virgin way. You know, some is a youth I'm going to check for. LA Louis is a youth I'm going to check for. What is not okay is to attack a woman about certain personal things. Some personal things when I attack Miss Kitty about when I need to do better. When I need to do better, Virgin. Y'all need to do better. And the people that are supporting this attack on Miss Kitty, you are to do better. You are very disrespectful. You feel like you can speak about this woman anyway that this is not like she said something in the public and you're critiquing what she said. It's a different thing, that, you know. It's not like she said something on the radio and you're critiquing what she said.
Alright people, so big up the local youth, big up Mr. Vegas people. Yes, and Mr. Vegas is a youth I'm check for people, and he's a youth I'm talk to, and him point out some real issues to me, and sometimes he even point me to one of the greatest philanthropists and one of the greatest narrators of all time, where me know look in him studies. So Mr. Vegas have a good mind frame, but somebody sent me that video, you know, people.
You know, she want, you know, man to buy.
So somebody sent me that video, people, and but my colleagues ever say, hey, don't answer it back, it only have 30 views. Then somebody sent me one, it have 19 views. But people, for sure, say the emperor, me not in this thing of views, people, because I'm telling already, say, if me go war, people, I prefer go with one loyal soldier and go with a million soldier with a lion if I'm going to lose the battle. You understand? Now, but in the part of what I wrong Mr. Vegas for is to say that people is attacking Miss Kitty. No one is attacking Miss Kitty, people. No one is attacking Miss Kitty. Everybody knows the Emperor check for Miss Kitty. I never check for Miss Kitty, I won't even call her name because now that I call Miss Kitty name, she'll get views. Same like I call Vegas name now. Vegas I forget viral. Whether them like it or not, it will go viral. Every YouTube people will call Vegas name tomorrow. That's why I charge people more time when I go call them name. I charge people for make up them channel. I charge people for promote them. L.A. Lewis is the god of social media and it is undisputed. Undisputable. Ask Winfred Williams. Winfred Williams will tell you. See them I do a show yesterday. 100,000 views are gone. I just do a show last night. I do one this morning. I got over 40,000 people already. Go look for my scores and people. And plus over 100 different people share my video them on them channel. So if them never share my video on them channel, me that get the whole of them views of what them get. I'm still do say nothing. I still allow them to do it because they make money. It's a time hard now, people. So if I in my way can give anybody support, I give them. People, Mr. Vegas will recheck him argument. I'll do rate Vegas people. But Vegas, remember, said Miss Kitty is the love of my life. I mean, Miss Kitty is a girl whom I rate. You understand? So if you rate somebody and you rate a friend, you're going to tell them the truth. We just simply say, Miss Kitty, we want to know why you always lick out against man, so why what man they make you hate them, so. We just ask a simple question. And Miss Kitty, why you can't get pregnant? Time is running out on you. Time is running out on Miss Kitty, everybody know. Hilton is in our 40th year old now, Vegas. Vegas, you already get one heap of youth, Vegas. You have baby mother, Vegas. So, put yourself in a Miss Kitty shoes, Vegas, and see how you feel. So people want to leave a comment and tell me, say, if you feel like the Emperor should tell Miss Kitty, I should have asked Miss Kitty why she can't have baby. Asking somebody why them can't have baby, Vegas, it's not attacking. I don't see how that commander attacking people. Who do see how that commander attacking people? So Vegas is going to make an assumption. Me forget my lawyer. As a matter of fact, me and Vegas are friends, so I don't need to even go like that. Mr. Vegas, please retract your statement. The Emperor's never attacked Miss Kitty. I'm a love woman. You see I'm different than Ali. You don't see I'm going to fight for the girl at Spanish one with them kill and this right. You don't see I'm going to fight for Portia. You don't see I love Babsy Grange violate me for Andrew Wellness. I never turn my back on Babsy yet. I love Babsy because I have a childhood crush on Babsy Grange. You understand? But just people. You see, the truth is an offense in the people. To a lot of people. But it's the truth. The truth, they might say it's offense, people, but it's the truth. People will leave a comment, tell me if you don't believe. No. Look how much people say, Lady Sir, why you not have a youth? And Lady Sir come out and explain to the public and tell them why she can't have a youth. I will love Lady Sir, I will embrace Lady Sir, I will support her in the gospel world, in the dancehall world, in the gospel world, till she go back in the dancehall world. We support Lady Sir. Nobody now bash Lady Sir. You understand? Remember in Vegas, what do you say Andrea come out? I say bash Andrea. And Andrea, I don't see why you bash Andrea. And say he's a gay and him is a this and him is a that. And Andrea never call your name yet or trouble you yet or do anything towards you. So Mr. Vegas, pick the bean out of your eye before you venture over this corporation. Big up Mr. Vegas people, one of the most talented artists. Yes, and them fight him a lot. I'm a different Vegas when them fight him. Yes, but it come like say, Vegas want to take Miss Kitty from him. I mean, it seems like Vegas look Miss Kitty, I'm like Miss Kitty, I'm a crush from Miss Kitty. So, I say Miss Hilton as a girl, people, who me rate. You understand? And me even tell Miss Kitty, aka Hilton, about the problems that she have, because you know some people the way them hype, if you call them one way to talk to them nah go come. Them are gonna make the hype, make them nah go come. That is Hilton, people, that is Miss Kitty. She will not come. Tell Vegas for go try for call her tomorrow, for go talk to her, she got hype on Vegas. Now people, when you talk about education, people, see here, me have to sign off documents like crazy every day, people. See here. So if I education, tell them don't chat to me. Tell them don't try to insult my intelligence. Don't make them piggish mentality counteract with them decency and interrupt with them veracity. They will get nowhere in society with those piggish mentality, fundamentally speaking, on a economical level. The emperor is educated. The emperor even created his one of words. Sabolius. Sabolius was arrived off at the word now. Eliostical. Means so boldlius, meaning you're out of this world. When we said Usainable, Usainable is arrived off of the great super artist named Usainable. So when you're Usainable, you're quicker than time. You're faster than everything. Why are you so ragashantious? Arrive off of the doctor and talk show host and comedian Ragashanti, because they mix up. So when you say mix up your Ragashantius, somebody have a bad odor with them breath, you don't want to go on TV and say, yo, your breath smells stinking up. So you look at the person and say, yo, you don't say your breath is your breath is kind of scumptious, or your arm is scumptious. That means them breath smells stink, or them arms smell stink. So the emperor create words. The emperor spell words different, but when the emperor spell the word them different, only can all know what I'm saying. But some people say, yo, I know how it spell. I know how dog spell. But how did they know it's a dog? Can we spell it D-A-A-G, dog. But here you, I know how dog spell, but you still say a dog. I never tell you say a dog. But just say the D-A-G-E-E run down the road after the car. And you still understand what it said. Me say N-I-F-E. I hear you. I know a knife spell. How did you know it's a knife me spell? You spell knife K-N-I-F-E. Me spell knife N-I-F-E. But you don't see. I know a knife spell. But you just call the knife name. So, who is more linguistic? Who is more superb? Who is more intelligent? Remember, you know, the emperor studied biometrics, we studied biophysics. The emperor studied political science. And the emperor still studied a thing called common sense. Because when it comes to business, a common sense run business. When it comes to run a country, it's common sense run a country. It's a pretty words and blah 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 blah. Andrew Wallace is a prime example of that. Andrew Wallace come with one bag of pretty words, la 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 la. But yet still the Maroon Emperor Horus L.A. Lewis L.B. is doing more work in the country than Andrew Wallace, and is helping out poor people and is helping out the economy more than Andrew Wallace. So Andrew Wallace is a prime example. Now, Mr. Vegas, look here, see there? These are books that I study. See there? Books that I study. See there, people? These are books that the Emperor studied. You understand? This one was sent by the Maroon Empress Dr. Merlin from England to me. And I've studied. See there, people? I can give books from books what the Emperor stood on night upon top and night and study. You understand? Fundamental transcript. See it here, people. I study books. You understand? I study books, people. The Emperor study books. So, I study books that Miss Kitty will never dream for study. You understand? Science, political science. You understand? I study books on astrology. I study all kind of books, people. I don't have to show off people. I just show you what I got. So, nobody can grudge Miss Kitty for our education. We're glad when our sister have some education, Mr. Vegas. So I didn't attack Miss Kitty, Mr. Vegas, because you don't love Miss Kitty like me. I mean, you don't like Miss Kitty like me rate Miss Kitty. You understand? But I want to know why Miss Kitty can't get pregnant. I want to know why Miss Kitty can, because one day Andrew Wallace and Babsy Grange and Oriel Strong office, them say, lock me in the country, I could get for a grandma funeral. When I say grandma, is that old lady who I rate, so I call her my grandma, Queen Elizabeth. I could get for a Grand Majesty funeral. I see that today somebody, Zidane and the other artist with the manager brought me the Queen Elizabeth vase. So Andrew Wallace don't have nothing for Queen Elizabeth in them place, people. See that? The Queen Elizabeth Silver Jubilee, and this is something that Her Majesty eat out of. So this means a lot to me. I'm going to put it in a nice archive. And see that? It's the original one, people. It's not nothing fake. So Her Majesty herself eat out of this, but the manager, family them used to work with Queen Elizabeth, and they got it as a gift from Her Majesty herself, and then take a piece off it to them rate me and give me. So people, I've talked with the Governor Generals way before Andrew Wallace. I've met with Siago way before Andrew Wallace, one of the greatest prime ministers on the land. I met with Michael Manley, talk with Michael Manley, sit with Michael Manley in my youthful days, one of the greatest prime ministers. Again, I spoke with Portia Simpson, the greatest female prime minister the Caribbean will ever see. No one greater than Portia Simpson. That's why I never ran for fling piece of Obia and Peter Phillips when him this Portia Simpson, and I went in publicly and Obia him and tell him public on social media saying we'll never live to see the gate of Parliament as a prime minister. So Mr. Vegas, come on. I expect better than that for you as my intellectual friends. So Mr. Vegas, please, I can use curse word if I want to, because you know sometimes it's called maroon language. You have to talk in a native tongue. You can cause a bumbo clot if you want, because bumbo clot is a god with name King Bumbo. What the church, the band we from stop called King Bumbo name. Because when they call upon King Bumbo, God Bumbo, them band we from call God Shango name again so. Them band we from call Tetragrammaton name, and them band we from talking of our native language. So when we talk them said it's bad word. But when you got different countries, the Chinese and the Japanese, them talk it fluently, and them love hear the words because them know what it means. But it's we the people them of this land who was colonized by the European ideology. We lost our sense of identity. We start praise gods who don't know. We start call Jesus Jesus instead of call Jesus Geezas. So come on, who's more intellectual? So on a fundamental level, I don't let me go inside my Queen's language, because I actually met the Queen of England, which are few words in the use. So Mr. Vegas, I have never and will never and could never attack Miss Kitty. I just tell Miss Kitty at times she can breathe. So why would you feel good when you tell lady side, but why as you tell Miss Kitty it, a lot of people vex? Miss Kitty need a youth. I look at Miss Kitty as an intelligent person, which I am. Yeah, you know I am. I am intelligent. Said Miss Kitty, you cannot use your platform as a public person and telling the look of youth them say, if them not have $80,000 to buy a car tire or $90,000, and if them not have $1 million to buy a car tire, you're not in a nothing with them. You can't do that, Miss Kitty. That means you influence the other local girls that will follow you, who look up to you as Miss Fluffy. Now you don't name Miss Fluffy now. Now you name Curvy Diva, Curvy Kitty. You're living in a shadow, Miss Kitty. We shall have eaten, but Manisha, what I can bring to the can't discuss. Maswata. And I speak in Greek, and I speak also in Ethiopian native language, Mr. Vegas. So, and I'm looking for someone who's more intelligent than me on a fundamental level. And I'm also high priest, and I'm also the emperor, and I'm also the CEO for several different companies, which Mr. Vegas already know that. So people, me not try to burst more than bubbles. I'm just talking reality. You understand? So, as I'm saying now, people, as the emperor, Mr. Vegas need to recheck him thing and me need a public apology. Look there, you know what artists Mr. Vegas come out and put them back in them place. You know what people Mr. Vegas come out and put them back in them place. Why not even member say Mr. Vegas exists, people? Mr. Vegas, come on. So how comes Mr. Vegas they go to look you wall, look biscuit or take you wall, take biscuit from here, you wall. Look biscuit, me mean not take biscuit from me. Me mean they go like you wall, look biscuit Mr. Vegas.